Centuries ago, the land of Danaea was settled by the gods who made a homeland for the elves. Over the years, the elves fought against waves of invasions from humans, dwarves, gnomes, and more. To prevent further incursion, a group came together to create a ritual that would separate Danaea into its own demiplane. While this was successful, it created loci of planar instability, where denizens of the other planes broke through. And land on the verge of war, with constant planar invasion, here our adventure begins. This is Fadehome. Now, I am Olivia, and I am playing the Dungeon Master. And why don't you introduce yourself, Thomas?
Right. So, hi, I'm Thomas. I'll be playing Fiddick Asterfin. I'm a fawn refugee who escaped the wars and intrigues of the Fey Courts to the relative peace and safety of Danaea. Imbued with strange abilities, I'm otherwise down-to-earth, a fatherly figure that fights savagely to protect those. And with the desperation of someone whose life depends on it. I carry a smile, an old children's doll, and an intricate raven's mask. I'm a happy-go-lucky member of the party and a mean cook.
All right. Now let's get an introduction from Kong.
Okie dokie. I am Kong. I pilot... oh no. My text is covered up by the video.
As I said before, we're professionals.
Here we go.
We are professionals.
I pilot a quick step blood singer called Rinjig Zafin. Through unfortunate circumstances, Reen's family and friends have been lost to him, or rather, he has become lost to them. There seem to be no possibilities for finding the way back home. Finding people to trust and bond with is no easy feat, but Reen will need them to gain the knowledge and strength acquired for his endeavor.
Thank you. And let's get an introduction from Bobby.
Well, I'm Bobby, and I'm playing Swish Mythweaver, an Air Genasi Tempest Cleric of Lear, god of water, navigation, and storms. I'm a free spirit with an adventurous soul. My history of less than legal activities and a rocky relationship with my temple has shown me some hard truths of the world, and I intend to use this experience to guide and protect my younger sister on her incipient adventure as we seek answers to questions of lost ancestry.
All right, and Faye, why don't you introduce us to that younger sister?
Who? Oh, right, me. Hey there, hi there, ho there. I'm Faye. We she her pronouns. I'm playing Sarla Mythweaver, a Star Genasi Runechild sorcerer with a bit of a bard in her. She has a family history that stretches back to just after Divinity times in Danaea. Let's see. I've lived a pretty sheltered life up until now. And this is my first time away from home, and I'm just excited to wear pants for the first time and a long-term vehicle. That is fantastic, I'll tell you what. My older sibling, Swish, if you couldn't tell the resemblance, the family resemblance, they unearthed a story that was contrary to the narrative of the very first Mythweaver that came to this plane. And found myself curious, and now I'm looking for answers alongside my big sibling. Get to see the world for the first time.
All right, and Maya, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Maya, using she, her pronouns. Today I will be playing Eilerin, a wood elf druid. I lived a homely life with my family, taming, training, and bonding with the animals of the forest. But now I'm ready to adventure and discover the secrets of the spiritual bond between us, the animals, and the land.
All right, so our party starts out just outside Daris in the homeland of Danaea. the last corner still left to the elves. Previously, the party had rescued a few locals from some gnolls, and in gratitude, they had guided them to their hometown of Forlect, a small hamlet outside Daris. This is where we start our adventure. And there we go. This is the region of Forlect. It is a small town, or a hamlet, really, of maybe over the cresting up a hill, you see perhaps 6 or 7 round houses with fields and some chickens, as well as various crops. As the wood elf who had been leading your small contingent will say, "Well, this is home. Make yourselves at home. You will, and welcome." With
Oh.
that,
Oh no. Well, I mean, thank you. I
Thank you,
assume
respected
that
stranger.
we've been carrying perhaps their dead. Maybe.
yes. Unfortunately, one high elf did succumb to the gnolls, which the party is carrying their body back to be interred properly by the community.
We're sorry about,
Don't be sorry. You saved us, and I know you did your best.
Very unfortunate.
One's best could have been, I suppose. We'll do right by them. Tell us where you.
Come, let's go to the
Odd.
town center, or to the town hall. And you are led to the largest of the roundhouses, and a flap is pulled back for you to enter, where it is dark inside but lit by a fire, and you smell stew being cooked and see a brace of conies on the spit. As the wood elf escorting you will call out, "We've made it back, thanks to these individuals. Is Nahis about?" And we'll turn to you and say, "Nahis is our chief."
Oh.
And a young woman will run up and hug your guide and say, "You're back. You're back. Thank you. Thank you. I'll go find Nahis. I'll go find..." And she will stop when she sees the body that you are carrying.
I think we would have wrapped it.
Yeah.
In whatever
Yeah.
we could spare from our supplies.
Mhm.
Little bits of twigs and rope, just holding it together. We're not trying to be like disrespectful, but
Mhm.
caught on a whim.
I see
And
not
I think
everybody.
we'll place them.
Not everyone has returned.
No,
No. We weren't able to rescue all.
We tried. The gnolls were vicious and savage.
indeed.
They did kill one of them to show
I see.
intimidation. Sorry.
I'll go get Nahis. and she will kind of run off, and as your guide, Kaido, will show you to seats and talk to the older man who seems to be tending to the food, and say, stew shall be ready soon for our evening meal. Sit, rest, and here. And he'll take the body from you, and
we can help bury them if necessary.
It's fine. It should be done by the family.
Understandable. Good luck. And I'll sit by the food and just keep an eye out on what they're cooking, and does it seem good?
Backseat chef.
I'm not going to say
judging.
anything. I just have like my arms crossed. I'm just like peeking into the bowl and just being like, is he doing this right? Is the meat going to be like falling off the fork?
It's pretty simple. It's just cabbage stew with like a little bit of meat, like probably not even enough meat for, you would know, probably only like the higher ranking members of the clan would, have some meat with their meal.
I'll probably just like give them a few hints and tips that I learned in my years and years of cooking for my family.
They will allow it, and listen to your guidance, which will improve the quality. Part of it is just there's some herbs, but they don't have access to a ton of spices, which would be a little more expensive.
I think Sarla is going to just sit by their older sibling and just kind of take their hand in theirs, because she knows that they weren't feeling the best about losing one person to the Knolls, and just
so
kind of
close.
has it's okay. It's not, but
I'm not just. I don't normally rescue people. I wanted to do it right,
I know.
But that I could do it.
Well, you can do it. Just people make mistakes and they learn from them, and you'll be able to do so much more next time, right?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Without you, they all would have been dead. Probably slow and painfully.
Well,
Thank you, Rinji.
With that, the tent flap opens once again, and you see an older wood elf, not elderly, but certainly mature, with kind of salt and pepper hair and beard, come up to you and say, I understand that you saved 3 of our townsfolk. Welcome to Forlect. Please make yourself at home. We don't have much to offer you in way of reward, but other than hearth and home.
We need no reward.
Are good enough.
Martin
just kind of like
be
looks over to Rinjik and just like probably hear a smile about that. Like, yeah, we agree.
Heart and home is all we need. Camping outside under the stars and having a roof over our head, like actual roof, thatch and wood.
Well,
we appreciate it.
We have come in time for our evening meal, and the people will start filtering in and pulling up benches, and it's primarily wood elves, but there are a few high elves, and one tiefling who was actually in the hunting party. that you would know as Velki. And it's a somber mood as they have lost 3 members of their main hunters. But several people do come up to you to express their gratitude.
I will be kind of like awkwardly at the end of a table or something. Not really comfortable about. Feels wrong being thanked right now.
You okay, Minji?
We did what anyone would have done.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't anyone's fault. Not by themselves, obviously. We were all there. We tried our best. We just weren't quick enough.
Feel bad that they feel the need to thank us.
Well, you shouldn't. I mean, it's very valid to feel like we failed, but we failed once and we succeeded 3 times, right? So they're thanking us for the successes. And they're sad about the failures. I'm not good at comforting.
No, it helps.
It's
Okay.
fine. We need comfort of our own. We've been through a lot, and in the cave, we've seen quite a few bad things. I think tonight we should just focus on resting, being careful with ourselves, so that when tomorrow we take on the road again, things will be better. We can put that behind us, right?
Yeah. Sage advice.
Maybe we could help out with watches tonight or something. Let everyone in the village rest.
Sounds like a good deed to do. Thank you, Minji. Hello, Tabaxi. Hello, stream. This is our resident god.
This
The
is
king
Tabaxi, the king himself.
Everybody praise him.
So handsome.
Hi, baby.
It's like you're on a Skype call, calling the grandparents, and and this is little Bobby. Why am I saying Bobby? Hi, Bobby. Hi, Bobby.
I hide him.
Baby.
Yeah, we'll help out with the watch when it comes to that.
All right. Well, before then, there is a. Is there kind of a feedback sound from somebody?
I think Thomas.
Yeah,
Or is
sorry.
that Kong?
Thomas or Kong?
okay.
I think Kong too.
I'm fiddling with things.
No, I think it's coming from Kong. It's just like a white noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Kong.
That's the fucking heater. That's gonna be annoying.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, we don't want you freezing.
No.
Maybe if you change the sensitivity.
Let's change the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can try. This mic.
I mean, it
doesn't
only
work
comes
very
on when
well.
he talks. We can still hear it though, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Now it's fine.
Oh, okay.
So not much you can really do about that.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys you enjoy a nice cabbage stew with some millet, and you guys, as honored guests, will receive some of the meat.
Nice. What kind?
Rabbit.
Ooh.
Rabbit stew.
Yes.
Rabbit season.
And after the evening meal, God, your heater is bad. then people will actually kind of move the tables out of the way and make a circle and start telling stories of the lives of the deceased. Arahi, the high elf that you witnessed the death of, Miraren and Vrova, also the two that you found deceased in their camp. And the community will come together, and through their stories, you will essentially get to know the lives that they lived.
Um, if I can, I don't know any stories about the people here, but I know a story that might bring comfort or provide meaning. I'm not sure what the
And Nahis will say, yes, please share. Any of you that have stories to contribute.
well, this is a story left behind by an ancestor of mine from long ago. There was once a great man who, as many do, they search for meaning in this world and seek a way to live forever. And this was no ordinary man. This man was a great warrior, a husband, a father, and well beloved by his community. And he ventured out to try and find a way for himself to live forever. And he visited many villages and peoples and new places, and along the way he showed why the people from his home loved him so much. With every place they visited, they made it better. They provide smiles or help or even stories in times of need. And on the sunsets of his life, he looked around and he saw all of his family and the tens and even hundreds of people that he helped in his long life. And he found what he was looking for. It wasn't to live forever. He found his own form of immortality, to be remembered for the good that he did, to affect so many people's lives to the point where his deeds affect the people who then affect other people, and it becomes a sort of chain of wonderfulness to affect others for who knows how long. And I hope you remember the good that they have done. And that's when she kind of just looks around,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Thank
backs
you.
up.
Thank you for your contribution. It was a lovely story.
You're welcome.
I mean, what I'd be interested in hearing would be the stories that you guys, tell in this area. we're going to be wandering about this place for a little while, so
Mhm.
I wondered if, well, you had anything. Stories often warn of impending danger or teach valuable skills. Any of those?
Um,
I don't want to put you on the spot. That's just I'm not
so,
I'm not asking you to just make up like a whole.
Also, it's wild to ask that at a funeral.
Also, what are the names of every NPC in this village?
mhm, mhm. Yeah.
NPCNameGenerator.com times 50.
Fantasy name generators saves lives.
Yes.
They're the real hero behind this stream. But they will tell you a story, in fact, about, say, well, at this time of year, it is particularly notable the story of the Wild Hunt. Long ago, Davin, the goddess of the hunt, had a follower. Uh, he was a um, who fought by her side and hunted, a strong archer. However, he believed that the hunt should do away with civilization, that we should all return to the wildness, become one with the hunt, and those that set down roots would were betrayers. And with that, he parted with Davin, for Davin believes in balance. This individual, and Miro Spalin, then gathered with him a group of like-minded individuals from the Feywild. He was banished to the Feywild, and every year around this time, often in this area, he and his followers will leave their home and raid villages. They will raid towns, leaving behind ruin as the people of this land become the hunted. So, this time of year, it is best to pray to Davin for protection and offer her sacrifices, for only she may protect us.
And to remind us and the audience, which is the excuse I'm going to use, what time of year is it? I think you said it was it
Is
autumn?
coming on autumn, yes.
Okay. So around the time of was it Samhain?
Samhain.
What sacrifices are typical generally?
For us, it would be often, and you did actually see them take some choice cuts of meat and throw them into the fire. You would know this is not uncommon, or if a hunt is particularly bountiful, to burn, not to waste, but to return a creature, and sometimes to actually lay out some of the hunt to be consumed by the wildlife around.
Well, I mean, considering that, and I don't want to drive in the nail, but you might have a few less hunters for a while. Are you sure the village is going to be okay?
We will seek help from the rangers. In fact, a ranger named Valanth manages this area from, well, primarily extraplanar occurrences, and I believe she should be returning tomorrow. There was a disturbance not far from here that she had followed up on.
Extraplanar disturbances
Yes.
near a village like this.
It is.
Well, if you say she's coming back tomorrow, I'd have a few questions to ask her, but thank you for
There's
telling me.
also the local rangers that protect us from the more day-to-day hazards, and we shall go to Darius and petition the prince if we think we need further protection.
Well, we're on our way to Darius, right? If
We could take a message.
That would be greatly appreciated. And you notice there's only about 20-25 people in this roundhouse. That is the extent of this settlement. So the loss of 3 fighters is
significant.
Huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right. Well, whatever we can help with tonight. I mean, well, I can't speak for my friends here, but I offer my services. I know my way around farms and small settlements, so if there's anything we can do to just alleviate the losses that you've suffered, I'm here for that.
We thank you.
Sure.
And
I'm not sure how much help you or my sister can be, but if we can't help, we'll have to try. My area of expertise is more in the ocean and sailing, but happy to help however I can.
all help is appreciated. But feel no need.
What kind of disturbance was the ranger called out for?
She has a device that senses disturbances, portals primarily, and she had gone to investigate one.
Oh, that's all she knows.
She didn't know when she departed.
Well, I wonder if that has anything to do with the goings-on.
Perhaps, although gnolls, as you said, have been in ever-present danger, though. Quite a large group that you encountered.
Do you have a common occurrence of ogres with some rat mutations that? I think they were a rat, right?
Giants of all kinds have been our enemies since the primordial days, since the divines took over Danaea and saved us from the evils of the giants. But it isn't an everyday occurrence, no, especially not with rat tails.
It seemed exceptional.
Well, we shall inform Valant.
Well, we took care of a few of them while we were on our way here, so it's one less thing to worry about, hopefully.
Thank you. We are in your debt. You are welcome here anytime.
It's fine. Just if you're ever in, I guess, my neck of the woods, come say hi.
We shall do that. And eventually the storytelling does die down and everybody returns to their homes, and a spot by the hearth is made up for you. They produce, some blankets and like straw mattresses, and make you guys a cozy place to sleep by the fire.
Someone was talking before about a night's watch.
So I was thinking that maybe we could let their guards perhaps have the night off, or I don't know how they do that around here.
Well, perhaps we should simply just take watches as we always do, and we'll also protect the village in the same.
Yeah.
In the same way.
That sounds fine. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
I'm not
same as before.
what was before?
I don't remember before.
Good
but yeah.
question. I believe our characters would, but I personally don't.
I
I
did not
believe-
write down your watch order.
No, it's fine.
Reen was last or second to last. I know that.
Isla was last.
I know I was in the middle, so I wasn't first. So I think Swish was first.
That's what I
Oh,
want.
right. I think I was the only one who didn't participate because Bailey's
Yeah.
first murder.
Yeah.
So Swish was first. I believe I was woken up by Swish, and then there was a third,
Sounds right.
maybe a fourth person. I think Isla was very last because,
Yeah. She
you
watched the
just wake
sunset
up
come
early. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think it's Swish, me, Rinjig, Isla.
Okay.
Did I call it sunset come up?
The
Sunset,
sunrise. Yeah, the sunset did come up.
Reverse sunset.
Yes.
Makes sense. Makes sense. If it gets the point across, all that matters.
That's what language is.
Mhm. All right, so Swish, you head out. It's crisp and a little cold, but you see that the hamlet has gone quiet. There's a wooden gate, and there's not like a watchtower or anything, but there is kind of a watch area where somebody is sitting up and surveying the area and occasionally doing a circuit around. But
Is this map accurate to map?
more or
distance?
less.
Mhm.
More or less.
Oh, distance.
wondering
The
how
probably.
big
village
this
would probably
place is.
be a little bit bigger, but
Oh, okay.
Is the guard someone who has night vision or the ability to see in the dark?
it is an elf.
Okay.
So they have.
Put the
It
guard
is
out
soon.
there. This I can't see shit. They're like, just stand out there. It really doesn't matter.
I mean, that's how it worked before. You just had a torch or a
Well, yeah,
lamp, and that was
torches
it. So,
It's an elf with just really bad eyesight.
yeah.
My brother in Christ, just go to sleep, my friend.
Well, I'll
welcome.
introduce myself and offer to help watch.
Perfect. Thank you. I could use the company. And
Bye.
he will just mostly keep an eye out, and then do every hour or so he is gonna do a circuit. So go ahead and roll a perception check for your watch hour. Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Okay.
Think.
Genasi gang gang.
Yeah. Yeah, 60 feet. Yep. All right.
And this is
So-
the first roll of the stream, so
Oh snap!
Let's
No
see
pressure.
what
No pressure.
Let's go.
No.
What?
So nat 20 for a 25.
Wonderful.
brother man.
Roll
Let's go.
20.
Like,
Nat 20
no
for
pressure,
25.
but I kind of nailed it.
it's all down here from here, baby. Let's go.
Yep. We can only go down.
So Maya rolls next, right?
No.
And then there
My
will
dice
be
like
Maya.
real.
So Swish, you very clearly see, the forest is not far from here. It's not like a larger settlement where the wildlife is far removed. You do see a few of the more nocturnal creatures stalking. You see eagle, or not an eagle, an owl ahead, apparently on the hunt. And you hear the sounds of nature, but nothing is disturbed. Your watch passes uneventfully.
Just sit there taking it all in and occasionally visiting with the Elven Guard. Go back and Wake up. Who's next? I believe it's Fiddick.
It would be. So as
Okay.
you come and wake me up, I'll shake the sleep from, rub the sleep from my eyes and walk over near the fire. I also have some dark vision, so
Mhm.
I'll look out on the horizon and just make sure that everything is fine. And also Dandy.
All right. Go ahead and roll perception.
I shall will. For a total of an 11.
Okay. With an 11, you don't really see anything particularly disturbing. You do, observe some sleeping farm animals. As you do a circuit, you hear a buzzing sound and realize it is snoring coming from one of the roundhouses, impressively making it through the thick walls. And but your watch passes uneventfully.
It doesn't seem like it, but I am as perceptive as Swish. It's not my night. I didn't have the luck of the first roll.
You should have played to the backseat.
So I'm going to go into Rinjig's sleeping quarter area.
Mhm.
Kind of
Yeah.
look like I don't want to I just want to take a look at his weapon. I've seen him like use it in ways that seemed supernatural, absolutely, for Fiddick. And I just want to see. He personally thinks that it might be magical, and he's never seen a magic item, at least to his knowledge. So he kind of just takes a moment to look at his weapon wherever it is, and observe it and kind of take it in before waking you up.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
Oh no. A 16.
Okay. Rinjig, what would a 16, do you think, reveal around your weapon? It is certainly not a magic weapon, but what does it look like? What features might it have?
Well, it's very ornate. You'd probably notice that he's very particular to it. But
Ceremonial?
it definitely, yeah, maybe. It's pretty intricate. It's like real fine. It's longer than a normal rapier. But yeah, it's not magical.
Well, you say that, but I wouldn't be able to know.
Well, I'd say, yeah, you're not certain, but it doesn't.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't
true,
get
right.
you don't feel waves of magical energy.
Maybe one night I'll take it out of its, and I'll just swing it about to see how it feels. But yeah, for now I do nothing about this. I just appreciate the weapon, and the fact that it's that much ornate and well taken care of. And I'll kind of like tip of my boot. Actually, no boot. It's first time I'm playing a fawn, so so you just get goat kicked gently.
Go kicked.
Stomp this
Well,
motherfucker.
As you
Wake
do
up.
that, being as fast as Rinjig is, he probably wakes up like in a way that would just scare most people.
Oh.
He's
It's
just
fine.
like up all of a sudden.
Oh, is there a better way to wake you up? Because that seems excessive.
I was ready to get up.
Seems like it. Yeah. Well, get dressed. I don't mind all that, but get dressed and I'll go
Oh,
back to
yes.
bed.
Oh my. Yeah. And then Ringo will run out.
Okay.
And he'll probably kind of like jog around the village as his watch goes on.
Cardio.
Okay.
Oh no, he's that
A
kind of person, like runs at 5 a.m. kind of.
And for the poor elf keeping watch, anybody who has worked night shifts knows that about halfway through is when it really gets rough. And then to add insult to injury, this fey creature. Why don't you describe what Reem looks like?
Okay.
Do
Reem.
that.
Reem's really tall, lanky. He's got, real long arms and legs. Not particularly muscular looking necessarily, but he's got, fey-looking ears. They're definitely sharp. He's got very sharp features in general, with really long hair that parts to one side and then just bald underneath. Yeah, just kind of leather armor. Right now he wouldn't have all of his, gadgets and vials and whatnot. He'd just have his leather armor and his cloak, his rapier, obviously. But, yeah, moves around very, very quickly.
All right. So on your jog around the village, go ahead and make a perception check.
Indeed, which would be appropriate.
Actually,
Okay.
if I may,
Oh, wow.
running while rolling perception. No, I'm not going to.
And do you have dark vision?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Let me make sure though.
We're a dark vision party.
I don't remember where it even
We're
says.
all no human, gang.
Yeah, no humans, so we're all fine.
Species. That's what it's called. Yeah, I did 60.
Okay. So with a 17, you get to experience some of the nature sounds that maybe Fiddick didn't so much pick up on. But you do not see anything disturbing or problematic. You see some rats scurrying about, and but no giant rats, and no ogres with rat tails. And your watch passes uneventfully. You do catch the elf on watch dozing off, though.
That's okay.
Elves didn't sleep.
Yeah.
Not trancing off.
Okay.
There we go.
Trancing
Sounds like an
off.
insult. Trance
That-
off.
That feels
Yeah.
dirty.
Yeah.
Yo, last
Everything
night,
feels
bro, I
dirty
was
when you're
trancing
involved.
off. I was trancing off, bro, and it was like so spectacular. I just had the right grip strength, and it was just primo.
Don't make me
Oh my
server
God.
mute you.
Hi, stream. I'm a problem.
Don't make me send you to jail.
Hi.
Yes,
you.
horny jail. I crave it.
It's been
That's the
created
problem
for-
with horny jail. It's such a high recidivism.
Yeah.
Reen will go and wake Isla up.
Okay.
Hey, it's time to get up.
Isla, you've probably been up for a little while since you only need to trance 4 hours.
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
this is Sid. He
Kid
might
from
be
Toy
on
Story.
Sid's back. Darth Sidious. Put respect on
From
his
Toy
name.
Story. Put some respect on that name, Twitch.
Okay, and
Somehow he returned.
Isla, it is. He always returns.
Somehow.
Isla, it is your watch.
Sweet. Okay. Did we? I can't remember exactly. Did we pass any notable landmarks Like, is this near a body of water or any crazy trees or rocks or anything?
You did pass a river about like a mile or so ago,
Where
or
we
maybe
came
2
from?
miles. Yeah. There was a bridge over it. There's
Mhm.
not really like a road to Darris, but well, there would be a road. This is not quite on the road though.
Okay. Smack.
Smack that. Now you know.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think when Isla wakes up, she'll or from her meditation state,
Mhm.
I think she'll want to kind of explore around
Okay.
around the edges of
Mhm.
the town, see what type of trees and plants they have here. I assume it's probably. I mean, she's been to Darris before,
Mhm.
so probably same
Yeah.
shit. But yeah, she just wants to kind of just check out how them trees doing today.
Yeah.
But while
Um,
keeping
keeping an
just an
eye.
eye
Yeah.
out on the perimeter as well.
Mhm. Yeah. So roll perception.
Perception. Okay, it's a 15 perception.
Okay. You see a lot of the same plants, shrubs, trees that you are used to. And some of the more as dawn rises, some of the animals starting to stir. And you also do find it's mostly picked through, but a huckleberry bush
Oh, okay.
that um, is ripe, although almost at the end of its, soon the berries will start falling off and the tree or the bush will prepare for the winter.
Does it look like it's just a lone one there? There's no other.
There are some in the area, but this is there might be some if you went further into the forest, but this is the only one like on the edges.
Cool. Okay. Well, yeah. If it just looks like a normal bush, then she'll take it.
It just looks like a normal bush. Olivia, is this a mimic?
You don't trust
mimic
me?
bush.
They're learning. They're evolving. They're getting better.
Well then, she'd like to gather some then. I mean, how huge are we talking? Is it like bigger than her, or can she just like palm them?
I mean, huckleberries are pretty small, but the bushes aren't too big, so go ahead and roll nature to see how many ripe berries you can gather.
Sweet.
Not sweet, kind of bitter, a little.
Ooh, an 18 for nature.
You get, in fact, enough huckleberries for probably a pie.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like to hear.
Awesome.
Like a
Okay,
good
cool.
time.
Yeah. So she'll kind of pocket those and she'll continue just perusing the area, make sure nothing looks out of line, no like random tracks from people that don't make sense, just to make sure there's nothing else in the area.
Yeah, things look fine.
Sweet. And yeah, then she gets excited thinking about all the recipes. And she's excited for when Fiddick wakes up and see what they know about some recipes.
Here, cook these.
I think that Fiddick is up early most days. He's used to being woken up by like a young child, so
Yeah.
he doesn't sleep much. When the sun's up, he's about up.
Yeah. So, Isla, when you return, Fiddick is rising.
Sweet.
And as Fiddick, as you get up, it seems this person's role in the village is to be the cook, because the same older elf comes in holding a basket of eggs.
Nice, interesting. I'm going to ask him. I mean, I'm currently working on whittling a small piece of wood that I've probably gathered in the forest where we met the gnolls. Starting to take shape. I don't know how good it'll look, but I'm trying to make a little wolf for Isla.
Okay.
I mean, it's gonna be a low poly, like little whittled wolf, but it's going to be something.
Yeah. Nice.
And that's quite a lot of eggs you got there. You have any recipe that goes along with that?
I was just going to make eggs.
Eggs.
He also in the basket has some mushrooms and maybe some veggies. He's like, yeah, scrambled eggs.
I mean, it would be perfect for an omelet. I carry some spices on me from my village. I used to grow some aromatics. I dried them, put them in little bottles, little vials. I could. Do you want me to help you prep?
Sure.
I mean, I'm not going to step on your toes.
I'm sure you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And I'm just going to take like a bunch of mushrooms and kind of like make them. Like I'll throw them up and they'll fall perfectly like on a flat surface, and I'll take like my kitchen knife and I'll just start like very quickly like slicing and dicing them.
Yeah. Meanwhile, this elf whose dedicated role in his life is to cook the food.
I want to see the light leave his eyes as I do. I live for the kill.
Slicing up, I don't know, a zucchini or something.
Of course.
It's gonna turn into a
raw
food anime.
I can only imagine Fiddick as the Palicos in Monster Hunter as they're chefing up the food for you. They're just like perfectly tossing stuff, dicing it.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do good. Like I don't especially show off. I just have an ease with it because of how much I've done it in my life. So.
And why don't you roll cook's utensils?
I shall will. For a nat 20 again. So apparently, so this gives me a 25. But the situation is that the first time I cooked, I also rolled a 20. Or if not a 20, I remember it being amazingly high.
Yes.
High. So, yeah, this is actually a nat 20. So I'm gonna cook some 3 Michelin star shit with no ingredients.
So these are the fluffiest, perfectly cooked omelets. Everything is just perfect as people start kind of rolling in for breakfast. And you are feeding,
a
with
village.
Your group. Yeah, like 25 to 30 people. And you get many compliments. And the cook is actually going to be initially was a little peeved, but then eats the omelets and asks you to teach him how.
Oh, right. Well, Fittic omelets are kind of easy here. I'll write you down the recipe, and I'll take something and just like teach him whatever it is I can teach him.
Some omelet flipping techniques.
It's all about the flipping.
So you weren't gonna find a rat with a French accent, stick him under your hat, and then you ever heard of Gundam?
I already have handlebars, so I'm perfect for that.
I'm gonna shut up.
I'm trying to get you to horny jail by saying something. Come on, comment. Comment.
Oh no.
You looking to make use of them handlebars?
I promise, we're always like this.
I look at Al.
I offer no reassurance.
I'm a problem.
But yes, so I'm going to feed everyone in the village, and of course the party. I'll just mutter under my breath, the only thing those omelette were missing were huckleberries, but sadly, there's no way anyone would have found any.
It's like 2 weeks past its prime. I'm sure there's
Yeah.
not a single bush that had
Obviously, that's why I never even looked.
Yeah, huckleberry omelet does not sound good.
Huckleberry and mushroom.
No.
Eh.
But yes, when Isla does return, she does come to you and the chef, since you are together, with said huckleberries, and she just kind of offers them and is like, "I found some of these that we can possibly use. I hope that's okay." Gesturing to the chef.
That's amazing. Perhaps for our evening meal, I could prepare a treat. With the help of Fiddick.
Well, I don't know if we're staying till the evening.
Oh.
What was everyone's plans for today?
Well, I
Morning.
thought we were moving on. Oh yeah, right
no
around
one
this
is
time.
here yet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, people
I mean-
as people filter in, you do wake up.
Ooh, eggs.
Yeah, save some for you. There you go, and I'll just put them in a plate, hand it over to you with a perfect little garnish of some aromatic herbs on top.
Mm-hmm.
Seconds, please.
I saved seconds.
She eats the fuck out of them.
And as breakfast is finishing up, the tent flap opens again, and everybody looks to see a young elf who is in fact an Eladrin appear, and she is carrying behind her 3 corpses of some interesting looking creatures. They are medium-sized, yellowish, and hairy with quill-like spines.
Out of game, I know those. In game, no chance in hell. Well, actually, maybe a chance in hell.
Reen would jump up real quick, kind of excited, at the sight of a creature he's never seen, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I do have an in-world question. The way I know elves is from D&D, and generally elves kind of grow up naturally until they reach about 16, 17, 18, and then their aging process slows down dramatically over the next centuries. You say that she looks young, which is generally
probably
very
within
young.
her young as in within her first 100 years.
Okay.
Not young as in
she's still my grandma. That's fine.
Maybe 50, 60. It's kind of hard to tell with,
Oh, with elves? I don't even try. I just I just want to get it a sense.
Yeah, she has golden skin, orange hair, and she kind of wipes her brow and says, "Well, the area's mostly clear, but I have to go back and deal with some more. Visitors." And she kind of...
Renji would already be on top of the bodies, investigating.
Oh boy.
Hello.
Visitors with eggs. Here you go. And I'll just hand her a plate.
Do you mind if I poke around at these?
By all means, they're just some mean locks that seem to slip their way through, but the problem
dealt
is
with
I could
them.
only find 3, and mean locks tend to come in groups of 4. So I'll have to go out and track down the 4th.
Mm.
Dealt with all 3 of them on your own.
Well, yes.
Impressive.
Thank you.
Nasty
It's
looking
my-
creatures.
They are quite.
No, they look kind of cute to me.
Considering
Were
that I've
they-
lived the first, sorry,
There you go.
if I've lived the first 20-ish years of my life in the Feywild, would I have any sense of what mean?
Yeah. You and Reen can both roll nature.
And
Do I get
4.
advantage on this? It doesn't.
It would just be a flat roll. Fick, you have no idea where to even start. And
Oh my God.
Reen,
Wait,
you
that's
think
not
you've-
right. It should be a +4. Not that that makes it a lot better. But...
yeah, no,
Oh,
that
I'm
would
looking
have a
at.
D4.
I was looking at Fidix.
You were looking
Whoops.
at Fiddick.
I'm terrible. Don't I got a 4.
You think you've seen like pictures of these as like creatures to avoid, but you don't really know much else about them.
I've avoided them pretty well.
Mhm.
Can I investigate the corpse?
Sure.
Just
Go ahead.
looking at kind of like natural weapons, things like that.
Sure. You
Skin's real hard.
Mhm. They have claws, which seem to be their, primary weapon. Looking at them, it seems like they might be sensitive to light based on their eyes. There is you see that actually their chests have been carved open, and the Eladrin will say, yes, I did take out their hearts.
Oh,
And any particular reason, or are you just a collector?
No. The hearts can be used to make a tincture that, more of a poison that creates the effect of fear.
Oh. Would you mind if I and she kind of skulls around her pack. Do you mind if I write that down? My brother's into medicine and things.
yeah. Reen is also taking firm notes on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she'll explain that a meanlock heart, it must be used within 2 days, but it is worth about 10 to 15 gold. And somebody proficient with it's not an easy potion to make. It's about medium, but it can create a so it would be not a poison, a potion that makes creatures fear you.
Okay.
So it has to be like doused
So
on them, has
alchemy?
to be ingested.
So you would drink it, and it would create essentially an aura around you.
Neat.
Cool.
Pheromones. Yes.
To the pit with you.
Oh.
Pheromones.
Second one in the quote book.
Yeah, that goes in the quote book.
Okay.
These things typical around here.
No, not often. They're native to the Feywild, but a portal opened up, and in they came. They are nasty little buggers. See, if the 4 of them can get to you, they can they torment you ceaselessly, and create, and you transform into a meanlock, which is not ideal.
Oh,
This
Yeah.
transformation is permanent. So, if you find 4 of them, do your best to at least kill one. Better to be killed by the other 3 than converted.
sounds.
Wait, so it takes all 4 to convert then?
Yes.
Fascinating.
It kind of
That's
reminds me of
wonderful news.
a Mythweaver story, actually. I won't get into it, but basically it's just called the Sus story.
Oh, I've heard this one.
Right, well. Could I have more of these eggs? They're very good.
Same, please.
Well, I don't know how many eggs did
You
cook number
are
1
running
bring.
low
Yeah.
on eggs. But,
Yeah, everyone's been asking seconds and thirds, so they are running out, but
the cook will bring Valanthe a plate, as she is the local ranger that protects them.
Oh,
I actually didn't take any of my own cooking, because just
That's
generally I
last.
like everyone to be fed as much as they want first. And since I see that it's going to disappear anyway, I'm going to take like what would have been my plate and kind of
Mm-hmm.
give it.
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah, we
fine
need
skipping
like a bird, so probably should.
birds do eat eggs
Yep.
sometimes. So.
they're delicious.
So Valanthe will say, "Now, tell me, what brings you here?"
I think a variety of reasons for everyone here.
Well,
Really
you
quite
all
the
did.
chance encounter.
Technically.
I see.
We kind of saw your tribe members in peril, and we helped where we could. But we're at least Swish and I that's Swish. I'm Sirla. We're on our way to a place north of here to dig up some old family stories. Not sure about the rest, or if they want to introduce themselves too.
Currently, we are here, yes, because we saved a couple of these villagers, and there were some strange goings-on, and we stayed the night. Have you dealt with whatever disturbance that you had to deal with, aside from the 4th one of these being missing?
Yes, I managed to find the crossing and seal it off, but
That must require vast amounts of power.
it's a ritual that I've learned. It is what I specialize in.
Well, considering that Isla here has been a druid of the circle that has been looking around these parts, Isla, is this something common? To have openings into the Feywild and monsters pouring out?
Monsters pouring out? Oh gosh. That's a good question, DM.
Isla and all of you in general would know that in the past 100 or so years, since an event called the Sundering, where Danae was meant to be separated from the rest of the worlds as an attempt to stop further invasions, there have been throughout Danae various portals opening and extraplanar influences coming through, whether elementals, fiends, fae. So it's
Hi.
not.
I knew it. I knew you would.
So
Hi,
it
I'm
is
Faye.
not uncommon, and that is actually one thing that your druid circle might respond to is if something unnatural, Of course, what is unnatural and unnatural is a complex question, but that your circle might have responded to.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's been long enough that my people don't remember anymore.
Mm-hmm.
On one voyage, we had a group of water elementals give us quite the surprise.
So Isla will
Seems to be more and more common
respond.
lately.
We've definitely seen some creatures a bit mysteriously like this, but out where I live, they've been few and far between, so we haven't had to deal with too many, personally.
And you personally haven't dealt with any of them?
Oh, every once in a while. I've seen some very strange creatures.
Well, if there is one still missing, I mean, I don't want to volunteer your fine sense of smell, but it has served us in the past. She's a fine tracker, is what I'm saying.
And Isla just has a plate of eggs that she's stuffing her mouth with, and she just looks up. Looks up at you.
I mean, none of us look our best right now. But
Actually, if
Reen would look very good.
of course,
For the record, Reen looks amazing.
Green
okay?
always looks good. So Valent will say, actually, if you would be willing to track down that fourth meanlock for me, I have business up north. I believe there might be further trouble. I got word from somebody else. But if you could do that, I would be very grateful.
well, we're heading to Daris soon, which is north of there, and then I believe that at least part of our group is heading further north. So, what trouble did you hear?
Well, actually, in a bit of a pickle. There are two sources of trouble. I've heard something to the north and something to the east in the foothills of the Cogcold Mountains. I do know somebody that can hopefully handle it, but I'm headed north. A little bit northwest of Daris. That would be a little out of my way, but I don't know yet what the trouble is. I never know until I get there.
Well, at least, what did you hear? If we're going to help you, I understand that your village is not laden with loot, but we'd appreciate what information you have.
This is not... Well, I have adopted this area, but Forlect is not exactly home for me. It is simply one place that I watch over. But
It seems like she's one of the greater rangers.
If you go to Daris and look for somebody named Naramis, and show her the Meanlock heart, I'm sure there would be a reward, and I can write you a note.
And, is she an elf?
Yes.
Well, Eladrin, but yeah.
Well, so Valenth is an Eladrin, but Naramis is a wood elf.
And...
She's
I'm sorry?
specialized... Well, I specialize in extraplanar threats. She specializes in more of the local threats. Ogres, for instance, giants.
Well, we could specialize in that as well.
Well, if you're looking for work, her conclave does frequently find trouble.
I mean, it's up to the rest, but we'll be going to Daris, so we'll look up this conclave. Are they based there?
Primarily in Daris.
Good.
Well, it certainly could
we
be
have a look.
worth a look. a bit in between sources of income at the moment. So
And the
You
trouble you
can-
mentioned in the east, are you also not aware of what that problem is until you arrive?
No, I would not be aware.
Well, since we're going north, the north is more important to us, I believe.
Just figured I'd ask.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
been good.
If you
things are often more connected in this world than not. So
if you want to investigate the threat up north, I would be back in Darris in a week or so, and I could arrange a suitable reward.
well, at least check it out, see if it's nothing. But is that agreeable to everyone?
Absolutely.
I
I'd
have
love to
no
see what
plans.
other creatures we can find.
So
I
she
mean-
will
Why not?
mark on your map a location northwest of Darris that she heard there was some trouble.
And gestures to the bodies of the creatures that they've brought in.
Oh, right.
What are the useful parts?
The Meanlocks, the heart, is the most useful part. And the... Where is it? The claws have some value, but also, and she'll kind of, it's a little bloody. She stabs the back of its brain and kind of says, "This takes a steady hand to get to, but this gland," and you see a small blue gland, can be used sometimes by spellcasters and alchemists.
What for? If you don't mind
It
me
is-
asking.
It is the source of the Meanlock's telepathic and abilities, and
That's good to know.
they can teleport, and between them, they make psychic links.
Oh,
Like dangerous critters, honestly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does it taste good?
No.
Okay, noted. Thank you.
well, I mean, it could. There's I know some stories of putting meat into mixtures that take away some of the bad smelling and tasting qualities of it. Yeah.
I want
Well-
to say right away, I'm not into cooking anything sentient, just in
Oh.
general. So I taste them enough for a lifetime. I don't think making a dish of them is very respectful.
How do you
Okay.
define sentient?
Self-aware, capable of speech, have a society, perhaps experience empathy.
But if you can't communicate with the thing,
I
Then how
can't
would we know any
communicate
of
with a
that?
lot of people, honestly, but I'll never doubt their sentience. I mean, I try to use my best judgment. I know a beast when I see one.
I see. I'm just curious.
Communication is always possible. Sometimes it just takes a little creativity.
Mm-hmm. Everything is connected.
Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, I've lived most of my life as a farmer, so, vegetables and fruits were mostly my diet. It's new, this,
And I'm sure
Yes.
you speak their language, the language of the squash.
oh no, please don't tell me they have a language. I can't do. What can I eat.
Well, I've read that plants can speak to some
Oh no.
druids, and
That's why it's always been so upsetting to talk to druids. We trade with them, but we try not to have long conversations because then this is what happens.
It's pretty well documented, actually. Some of the best conversationalists are actually trees. And trees are really. You can even ask them for their fruit, but then I don't. And then the fruits can sometimes be sentient too. So I'm actually not too sure. Do you know anything about that, Isla?
About the sentience of trees in general?
Well, if
fruit.
the trees bear fruit, do the fruit have sentience themselves, or are they an extension of the tree, or a little bit of both, or it depends on the tree?
Well, wouldn't it be like a babe? Like perhaps not, just a seed, and then it has potential to be a tree, right?
Well, now we're getting into talks of conception. When does it become alive?
I just cleared up any of your
Was that
confusion.
not the question?
Vidic.
Well, I think I'll need a list of things that are definitely, not sentients, that aren't rocks, that I can cook with. And I can,
That's
because it is
Okay.
upsetting.
Huh. Okay.
That aren't
That's
rocks.
interesting that you. Yeah, what do you have against rocks?
Yeah,
Does-
just nutritional value. That's what I have against rocks.
Is cheese okay? Cheese?
Oh, yeah, condensed mother's love, absolutely.
Why is it that you limit yourself of what you eat?
Try not to bring undue hurt to living things. Try to live in harmony. Everything
But if
around
they
me.
need to die anyway, why let them go to waste?
I'm into utilitarianism in some ways. I just try to. Well, what do you eat?
Where I come from, we didn't eat a lot of meat either.
Well, in the Feywild, honestly, meat is upsetting. Sometimes it can grow a mouth and eyes and talk to you, demand your true name, offer you a bargain, and then run away screaming. So no, meat is terrible.
Do plants not do that in the Feywild?
Well, sometimes, just more rarely.
Oh.
It's a very upsetting place. Let's never go there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I quite liked it.
DM writing notes.
I'm
Talking
so many things right now. I don't want to world build for you if I said anything.
No, it's fine. World building is collaborative.
Food that eats back.
Yes.
That's a pineapple.
Yeah. Pineapples are the
Alright.
worst.
And with that, I think this is time for a 10-minute break. So if we would like to go and have a bit of time off, then we will rejoin in 10 minutes.
We'll take a little break.
Yes, stream.
We'll continue on our journeys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. We've got the Scully boys.
So, hi,
Nice.
Trish.
Hi, Trish.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh.
Welcome. So, where we had left off, the party had just met the local ranger of Valanth, who had killed 3 meanlocks but been unable to find the 4th before she had to return. And she has something in the east that she needs to take care of, and offered that if the party could take care of a job for her in the north, there would be a suitable reward. And also suggested that they find a ranger named Naramis who has a conclave in the town of Daris, where they might be able to find work.
And if we're taking care of this, or trying to for this mean lock. You wouldn't happen to have a diamond on you, would you?
Not on me, but here. It's a spell component, yeah?
I'm not sure if you're familiar with the spell Chromatic Orb.
No,
It's,
my spells are limited.
it requires a pretty sizable diamond. It would make me a bit stronger against this mean lock. But
Don't have one on me, but I can ask Naramis to give you one when you meet with her.
Of course, I don't have to keep it. It's just
No, if you can take care of this mean lock, that seems like a suitable reward.
well, I can't speak for everyone else because they'll do their part. I don't want to impose on them.
Well, honestly, I've lived the past 15 years without a monetary, stipend. When you live on a farm, you don't exactly see gold. You just trade for what you need. But if it'll make you sleep easier at night, it can be my part of the reward. I wouldn't mind.
I don't really have any reason to have the gold for now.
Okay. Are you sure?
Of course, it's okay with me.
We'll see when we get to Darius. We'll see what the reward for a mean lock is. You wouldn't have any idea?
Me?
I ask the Eladrin. Sorry.
Well, a diamond of that value would be a reward, a suitable reward, or perhaps equivalent of gems and gold, or a couple health potions.
All right. Well, a mean lock seems to be a fierce enough foe to be worth
Well,
that.
That is with my word. And
Oh.
we hope that you might, in the future, be willing to work with me.
Well, you seem nice. At least we'll hear out what requests you have. Has Sayla encountered Eladrin before?
Perhaps, if not in person, then certainly you would be familiar with Eladrin, who are elves native to the Feywild.
And their season looks to be autumn, or is it summer?
Summer.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
If I can ask a question.
Yes?
You're a summer Eladrin, right?
She kind of roll insight.
I am great at that. My first roll. Time to roll a nat one, baby.
Don't call it.
I'm calling it.
Bring it on.
Well, there's a 0 on the end of that one, so.
Yeah. Okay, a 10. She kind of shrugs, says, yes, summer. Though, perhaps fading into autumn. This is my favorite time of year, in fact.
Oh. It's mine too. How do you deal with the changing of the seasons? I've heard that elves change, some by seasons. Do you?
Some by temperament, some by birth, some change over time, some change less.
And it doesn't cause you any issue?
There can be various issues that come up, particularly with the courts. But It's not painful, if that's what you're asking.
Well, I mean, I've one of my mothers has spoken tale of some issues caused by the personality switches that can happen, especially if it's more frequent with people they are close to. I'm starting to realize it's a very deeply personal question, and I'm sorry for. I've never met an Adrian before. You look really cool.
Well, thank you.
She just kind of like pauses and like, so this is awkward. Like tries to come up with the next topic discussion. Like,
Right, well, I must be off. I'm going to head east. Thank you for your interest in helping me. If you are not able to handle that matter in the north, then please leave word at Darius so I know to go there.
We will. We're not hunters, or at least not seasoned hunters.
Speak for yourself.
I'm not a seasoned hunter, so I can't promise anything, but we'll try our best.
but you get
We
the
have
seasoning.
some with us. Summer, obviously. Summer of the hunt.
I was more talking about your cooking when I said seasoning, but you know.
Oh, yes. Okay, I get it. I'll be quicker next time.
It's okay. That's what Rinjik's for.
He is quick.
Yeah?
May I leave you with a parting gift?
Of course.
Isla's gonna go ahead and cast Goodberry. And I guess she can infuse some of those huckleberries. But she'll cast Goodberry, and she will give a couple to them. And just assuming that they know what it is, because what else, you know?
Yeah.
But she'll offer a couple and just say, just in case you're ever caught in between.
Thank you.
Well, I guess we're going to take care of this mean lock then.
We're going to try.
We can find.
That's the current plan. Well, luckily we have a transforming wolf with us.
So she will show you, direct you to the area that she last, dealt with it. It's a little bit to the southeast, but, it's not going to take you too far off track. You're only half a day's walk from Darius at this point. So it would just add, you would still be able to arrive by nightfall.
Oh, cool.
Assuming we all still live.
Assuming you survive.
That's all. Everything we say all the time is always assuming we all survive.
That's without saying, I suppose.
So, is there anything you guys want to do before leaving Forlect?
I think I'm going to go and pay my respects to whatever they did with the 3 hunter corpses.
Oh yeah, how did they choose to honor them?
Well, actually, that is a task they are going to do today. There is a nearby hill that they use for burial mounds, and they are going to today inter them.
Okay, then there's not much I can do with the corpses as they are that I couldn't have done before.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do anything and just get ready, prepare my things, and if I have time, I'll work on that whittled wolf a little bit more.
Okay.
So maybe I can pull out the tattooing kit.
Oh.
Can I
Damn.
try and find that hunter again?
Valenth?
Mhm.
Or, yeah, she'll be kind of packing up and on her way out. You can find her.
Excuse me.
Yes.
My friends are going to check on the burial. But if I'm not sure what you know about, well, me, and she just kind of gestures to the all of herself, but the
Would you like to
the
describe
skin
yourself?
that's so her skin is black the night sky with smatterings of like celestial energies and stars and constellations all over her skin. Her eyes, instead of being more traditional, are like two just pure white pools of energy, and her hair looks like a trail of a wispy comet that's kind of just lazing along. Her armor is pretty much like all white with some black accents, with like a little long cowl or like half cloak that's black that can conceal the whites of that. That has like patterns of faded gold onto it, along with we'll see black hair and pants that she's super excited to wear. Shout out to Swish, that's the homie right there. And she'll I'm a myth weaver. I'm not sure if you've heard stories.
Starborn. No?
A what?
Starborn?
Yes.
Yes, your people are known for their tales, are they not?
Well, yes. This is part of it. Yeah. Or more, and she'll kind of push up her cloak and see,
Mm-hmm.
look to be primordial runes. Probably mixed with some Elvish, but it leans more heavily towards the primordial language system. The symbol for oak on her shoulder. If you're going into danger, I was hoping that I could try and provide a rune of protection.
Would it take long?
A simple, and she'll attack too. Like a simple one like this would take an hour at most, maybe 30 minutes. It's fine if.
How does it work?
Well, I'm not sure if you're familiar, and she'll go into the system of the Elven runes, and how they're made more effective with some primordial essence infused into it. There are the more like like the minor ones, which she can do, and then there are more like the major ones, which I'm guessing we're like doing this through ceremony, which is how I guess we talked about this a while ago. But that's worth like 25 gold of powdered silver, which I don't have. It's been actually a while since I've practiced with that in particular. But I can at least provide some minor enchantment.
Why not? That's
Oh, you're okay. And she's genuinely excited by this.
She'll kind of shrug off her cloak and say, forearm, do you need my upper arm?
Well, but where do you want it?
Forearm is easier.
Okay. Is there a certain time? Well, you said you liked summer, right?
Yeah, I am a summer Elatrin.
So let's see. Well, you could just do the same as mine, as oak. It's a tree most sacred to druids. It's about strength and resilience. Or we can do the holly tree, which is connected more towards unity and courage and stability of the home and hearth. Or
Let's do
apple
the
tree.
oak.
The oak? Oh, okay. There is the name for it. Let me just. Okay. And she'll. So it looks like I guess some of like the more primitive tattoo kits are just
Mhm.
a longer piece of wood with like spikes on the end of it, and you just tap it with another like rock or piece of wood. And so she'll do the process of just tapping it out. Interesting with white ink. Actually, probably black ink would show up easier because she's used to white ink from Swish and herself. So she'll use black ink and just kind of tap it, and it gets probably painful.
Yeah, but
Be
she's
it
fine with
stabbings.
it.
Oh. And she like gets a little small talk, and she'll be able to get that banged out. What do you want me to roll for this? Is this like a spell casting check?
I'd say yeah, it's like charisma, since that's your spell casting ability.
So charisma proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
So just performance then.
Yeah.
Should cover that. Okay. Don't fuck up me.
I mean, this is an elf. She's going to have that tattoo
for the rest of her life.
for 500 plus years.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Another
You don't
10.
think they have magic that can remove that?
She'll look at it. All right, thank you. It's nice.
Insight check.
Roll insight.
It's a 10. Don't hurt yourself with an insight check.
18. I rolled higher for the insight check.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, she's kind of like, well, this isn't as nice as I hoped, but I don't hate it.
Because compared to the ones on her arm, like her
Yeah.
mom did that, and those are
Yeah.
like perfection.
Yeah.
Hers, the line probably just like it's mostly straight and then kind of veers off and then gets back on. And just not quite all there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sorry.
Oh,
You don't-
no, it's
It's fine. I'm not offended.
it's my first tattoo, and I don't know many people who have them, so it is something to show
Oh.
off.
Well, if I get better, I can expand on it. Make it.
All right, I'll hold you to that.
And there's a genuine smile on her face, and she just. Thank you.
Thank you. And Valent will kind of get up, cast a quick cure wounds on her arm.
Oh, it's kind of numb. It's not going to get infected, is it? You remember to disinfect.
What's disinfecting? So,
It's going to be your adventure for, I guess, the half hour.
okay. And, anybody else doing anything with a little bit of downtime? I know you were. Why don't you roll woodcarver's tools for your wolf?
I don't have woodcarver's tools. So, would you
Okay,
say
there's
dexterity,
dexterity.
charisma, dexterity?
Dexterity.
So straight up dexterity.
You riz up that wood.
It's expression of one's true self. You know?
Hey, yo, Wood, I got these handlebars for you to use.
It's a 9.
Hey,
It's
hey,
kind of
hey,
what
hey.
I expected. I tried to do a wolf. It probably resembles something wolfish, but it's
well, at
low
this point-
polygon.
Yeah.
But Nintendo 64.
At this point, it's a block that has a head shape and a body shape. With some more time and better rolls, it's salvageable. But it's gonna look a little funky because the neck area is pretty thin, so the head is at risk of popping off.
Oh no.
Okay, well, I don't want it to break. I was about to show it to Isla and be very proud, But if there's some structural issues, I'm going to wait and like probably add some like sap to it and
Yeah.
fortify it. So a little bit later, probably today, after we've walked a little bit and passed by a few trees, which I can collect sap.
I'd love to imagine you go to show her and the head breaks off and she's just like those wolf heads on stakes in front of that cave, huh?
Yeah,
Take the
I'm
head, put it on
trying to
stake.
not traumatize people, just as a rule. So I hope I succeed.
That's Olivia's job.
Yes.
Not doing a great job so far.
Hey. All
All
right.
right, we got to end the stream, guys. Good night. We're gonna get murdered.
I gotta go, guys.
We gotta head out.
All right. Well, anything else before you guys head out?
I'm getting antsy to head out.
All right.
Yeah.
In one place for too long.
Well, with that, you guys can easily enough, as you head out into the woods, follow Valenth's instructions to get to the area where she killed the 3 main locks, but takes about an hour. But I will need a survival roll for somebody to find the 4th one.
I will look at Isla.
I think all of us just turned to Isla.
I did want to look at what do they do with the bodies of the other 3.
Well,
before we head out.
She brought her to...
So probably just after the mean locks, Valenth will probably just burn them or bury them outside of town once she's taken the useful parts.
Okay.
But she brought them back as basically proof of her kill.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Definitely taking note of what their hands and feet situation is and whatever scent they have on them. Yeah, Isla will going in the direction that we were directed. She will also be on high alert. And
Reen would probably have a rough drawing of it too, so if you need
Sweet.
to refer to it.
Cool.
And if you wanted to keep a small part of one of them for scent,
Yeah, I was tempted to take one of their quills situation, whatever that part is of them. Tempted to keep that just as a cool kind of trinket, but also to help with tracking, identifying. But yeah, she'll look at everybody and say, "All right, try to keep up," and then she's going wolf.
Okay.
Full wealth.
Go Welf.
Roll your survival with advantage or for tracking.
Let's see. Oh man, that's kind of brutal. That's a 10 with advantage.
Okay. So it does take a while. There are a few times at which you lose the scent and need to kind of circle back, pick the scent up again. But after, say, an hour, you do find yourself at the entrance to a cave.
Okay. Another sussy cave. Great.
Another cave.
Third one. We have to... There has to be something. Perhaps we could develop an expertise with caves in general.
Wolfila kind of shrugs.
We'll study caves another time.
You're sure the smell leads there?
Sorry, what are you saying, Faye?
Hmm?
What were you saying?
What about the caves? Does it spell leader? Or question was asked.
Yeah, the spell leads her
No,
to
I
it.
just felt like you were interrupted a couple times, so.
Oh,
But yeah, she knows.
Okay.
Well, caves do seem to be our specialty.
And these
Yeah, I don't like them much.
these mean locks are they Fey in origin? Well, I have some protections for that. I can spare probably a couple for people who are going to be up in the thick of it.
Are they Fey?
They are Fae.
Okay. So
I'm Fey.
you have advantage on my stuffies.
I have a little protection I can do for one person. Normally I just put it on Swish, but I'm at whoever's going to be up in their face the most should be getting this if they don't have any sort of protection against non-native
Well, are we
entities.
scouting first or just charging in?
scouting
I
is
do-
always smart.
Isla nodding largely and looking at Reen.
Well, I don't have any mud, but I feel pretty comfortable.
Well,
You're certainly quieter than me.
And
Right.
if you're
You
going to scout, I can at least help you be a little more stealthy.
Oh,
Yeah, I am. My runes help a lot in that case, right?
oh, that would be great.
Okay. And then she'll get her little. She probably stylized as a needle or a paintbrush, maybe like a double-sided thing. She just kind of uses as her focus as the thing to like fidget with, and she'll just quickly in the air draw a. What rune would this be? I won't him and haw over it. It's probably just another oak symbol for strength and fortitude and such. And she'll do a quick draw in the air and just kind of push it out like she usually does, and it as the energy kind of infuses into Rinjig, gets the feeling like in the back of their head of a lion or a panther stalking at night, about to pounce on their prey before it gets spooked and then takes off in a primal feeling of the wind rushing through the mane before it finally secures the kill. It just kind of all that happens in very short order, as the feeling is really the thing that kind of invigorates somebody, and you have been barkly inspired.
All right.
For 10
Well,
minutes.
I guess
Okay.
no reason to wait. Well, I'll just cast this on myself real quick. His legs all speedy.
I'm once again in wolves, so I can't say anything to you. Oh no.
Just okay.
Just,
Common occurrence.
I'll enter the cave stealthily,
Be
very
careful.
stealthily, hopefully.
just be careful.
All right. So I will switch to another map where the rest of you probably won't see anything, but Reen you will see the cave in all its
Alright.
glory.
And I assume our viewers do as well.
Our viewers should also see the cave because Bobby can.
Yep,
They'll
we're good.
see whatever Green sees.
Alright. You want me to
So-
roll a stealth?
Yes, go ahead and roll stealth and also roll a perception check.
Alright.
So that's a 20
God
and
damn.
a 2.
God damn.
Now
So,
the
Moving too
D6.
fast.
Green, you do not see any hazards, but you find yourself just a little irritated. You know, maybe there's something rubbing up in your shoe, or, you know, you didn't get as many eggs as you wanted, and somebody else got 3 servings and you only got 2. Something of that nature. You just are in kind of a bad mood.
He'll probably start being a little more careless with his stealth as he looks around. Be like, I know you're in here. There's something in here. And he'll just keep. Oh, I guess I can move, huh?
Moving is good.
We haven't used the map.
Use the move that makes you move more. Oh, I can
Indeed.
move.
Yes.
Just move tonight.
And moving over there, you probably see stalking around a what you recognize as a mean lock.
Huh. All right. Doesn't see anything else, I assume, so far.
It doesn't seem to notice you as it is stalking around where it's kind of made a little campsite for itself.
Well, Reen will run back to everyone else real quick. It's right inside.
I like to think that the group hears the footsteps, gets like in the running position with like spells held and shit, and it's just Reen, and just looking to the back of him and seeing nothing coming, form this time. Just like,
Yeah.
Right.
okay.
Huh.
No
So
hiding
more of a
behind
scout,
me.
less of a bait. Good.
Yes. Well, I didn't see anything else in there, although I didn't really keep looking past the mean lock.
That's what we're here for. So
Yeah,
We
if
should,
you found what we're here for, then shall we charge? What's that?
well, swiftness, but with
as quiet as possible.
like how a cobra strikes its prey. We should not make ourselves known until the last minute, right?
Oh, it's very
Well, in that case, I will definitely take up the rear. I'm a bit clinky.
You do make some noise.
Just wait.
Okay.
So stealth check for everyone.
Stealth
And then
check
we
for
move in?
everyone.
Stealths.
Let's see how much I can bring it down.
I 7 for Fiddick.
Let's
Wow.
see. How sneaky is a wolf?
Super sneaky.
Ooh, sneakier than I was.
Well,
Okay.
Swish gets an incredible 16, even at disadvantage.
Well, there it
And
is.
he
There it is,
rolls,
ladies and gents. There's the natural 1. I got a total of 5 for the wolf.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna, I'll move you guys up a touch, and if everybody would like to make a perception check, that would be good.
Active perception
Okay.
check.
Perception.
Perception.
Pitik is going to get something real dirty.
What?
Like a 20.
What now?
That'll be a 17 for Swish.
Okay, that's more like it. That's a 24 for Wolfila.
Okay. So, Isla, you notice several kind of areas in the rocks that seem to be kind of burrowed out, little hidey holes, and also under the ground, little kind of points where something could pop up. It reminds you of kind of like gopher tunnels, but in the rocks, so it wouldn't be gophers. And you and Fiddick are not surprised as these not friendly creatures appear from the stonework.
If
Oh,
not
no.
friendly, why friend-shaped?
They don't look
All
French.
roll some advantage or initiative.
Roll some advantage.
With advantage. Wonderful.
And Isla and who else passed? Fiddick are not surprised, but the rest of you are surprised.
Can we get a reminder of what surprise means?
It means that you cannot take actions on the first turn, essentially.
Oof.
And that these creatures will be hidden to you, so they would get advantage. Okay.
So yeah, it's Fiddick got a 14.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Hey, Aberron like ass tonight.
So with a 20, our first might is up.
Oh,
And
boy.
it is going to look at...
I mean, I was probably taking point.
Mhm.
Should I put her
Yeah, you guys can
accordingly?
Yeah, if
you can
that's
rearrange
fine.
yourselves a little bit, but
Yeah, I think she probably would have
10 foot, is
Sure.
that fine?
trotted up
yeah.
there first before everybody.
That's it.
Okay. So this mite is going to point its finger at Reen and cackle. And
Rude.
Reen, when you make a attack roll, ability check, or save, you must roll a d6 and subtract it from your roll.
Oof.
And
Damn.
then
There's no save?
Anti-bardic.
Yeah.
Damn.
yep.
You've been debarred.
And that is its turn. Isla, what would you like to do?
Okay.
As Reen, you are just filled with a blood-boiling anger that is just distracting you from everything.
Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see. Let's do the hawk spirit. So bonus action, she'll summon this kind of this sparkly kind of hawk. It just looks like sparks that kind of make it up. So she'll summon the hawk spirit. So that will give us the opportunity for when you guys do an attack roll. I can use my reaction to give you advantage. And we all will have an advantage on perception checks while we're in the aura.
Okay.
Nice.
So we'll summon that one. I guess I haven't asked you for like a token to note where it is.
There is a. I'm gonna put a hawk in your minions folder, and
Sweet.
give you configuration. Give you ownership.
Cool.
You now own this hawk. It is protected.
So go ahead and put it down where you want it.
Good call.
Also, how big is the aura around the hawk?
You should be able to
Is
add an
30
aura.
feet? Yeah, I should be able to put that on here.
That's nice.
Under the light.
Does you aura or do you muda?
Light color. I don't know, kind of golden. That's what I'm thinking.
The golden eagle.
Bam.
Nice.
Aw.
Cool.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
So she'll summon that right there. Probably a little further up. Probably like there.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I should do that. And I think this one's probably the closest one. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna run up to this one. And I'm gonna try to do a Heckium bite. Let me run up over here. And you see the wolf kind of grimaces a little bit looking at it. Probably won't taste great, but we'll find out. So let's do bite.
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
okay, a 10.
Unfortunately, a 10 will miss.
All right. I tried. That's it for her turn.
Okay. And Swish, I believe you were surprised.
What was the cutoff? 20?
18.
Okay, yeah. 17
Yeah.
was the perception check, so I am surprised.
Okay. You are no longer surprised, as it is the mite's turn, and it is going to start cackling at Isla. And Isla, you are consumed with rage. And,
Oh boy.
You must subtract a d6 from any attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Right.
And it is Reen's turn.
You're muted.
Reen is surprised, but he would go in front of Swish in the might.
Oh,
The
okay.
tiebreaker.
I will update that for next round. Fiddick, you are surprised, or
No, I am zero surprised.
Okay.
I expected this. So I think I'm going to run over here and then wall walk behind the mite.
okay?
And basically, so yes, I'll be moving here, then here.
Okay.
There we go.
Nothing
And-
personnel, kid.
I'm going to jump from the wall to the mite. These are medium or small creatures?
These are small.
Small creatures.
So dramatic.
So I will Fangs bared. I will bear down on the first one. With a bite attack. For a 7.
Unfortunately, a 7 will miss.
Surprising. I will
I'd be
use
more
a
surprised.
bonus action to add an unarmed strike to this, as I will try to knee it. For a critical miss. So yes, if they ever make me angry, I'm just not going to attack because the luck I've been having with these dice.
No.
But yes, sadly, this will be my turn.
Okay. The mite is actually going to be irritated that you attacked the other mite, so it is going to curse you. So
Oh
that
my
is
gosh.
subtracting a d6 from your d20s, and then it's
That's
going
going
to
to be
move
funny.
back into the back up against the rocks.
All right, how long
Zero
does that last?
is surprised, correct?
You're talking to?
And
I believe so. Yeah.
Zerla?
Oh yeah, she is dealing with some shit right now.
Okay. So this mite is going to move up here and take out a little dagger and try to stab Reen.
How fucking dare you?
But
That's
he's
a
no
15.
longer surprised.
Yeah, Reen is no longer surprised. Reen, that is a 15 to hit.
Oh, that's so close when I'm not singing.
Okay, and that is its turn. Isla.
All right. This might situation.
Woo it up. Woo it up.
Heckin' chomp.
Yeah, it's gonna be my best bet right now. Dang, keep catching me in wealth. Okay. Yeah, I will try to do a heckin' jump.
If you roll higher than a 10, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
That's very Office Space of you.
But fortunately, I do have an ally here now
Mhm.
to help me out a little bit.
Tactics of the Pat. What's up?
Oh no!
Oh no!
I said higher
Welcome
than
to
a
my
10.
life.
It's
Not
technically an
10.
11. It's technically an 11.
Yes.
Yeah, technically it is an 11, and an 11 will miss.
Sorry.
Oof.
All right, I tried.
Okay. Reen.
All right. Reen will get into stance. Start blade singing. Let me click that.
I'm gonna use my reaction to give you advantage on this attack roll.
Awesome. That's what I'm looking for.
The
And
hawk
you
spirit is
also-
with you.
And you also probably still have that bardic inspo.
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
within
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Yeah.
But
I
you do have
intentionally
to
didn't use it
subtract
on
a
those single
D6.
digits.
Bark and the anti-bardic.
Mm. All right. Well, I guess there's no reason to try to run around this thing. That's not true. Just because Reen would. He just kind of run around it. Juke
Oh,
and
he's running
jive,
around it.
and then
Where's the
stab
monk?
it with the advantage.
Okay, and subtract your D6, please.
Oh, right. Where's the dice?
We're level 3. Subtracting
Uh,
d6s makes us level -3.
/R space
Oh, okay.
1d6.
Yeah, I'll do it this way. So first one will be negative, second one will be positive.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Oh, it doesn't do the dice rolls from.
Okay. Subtract a 4 from it for a 16. I just rolled for you.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And are you using your bardic?
Yeah, that's so I got a 4 and a 4.
Okay, so the 4 counteracts the 4, so you get a 19 to hit, which will hit.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Damage. 5 damage, but that should have specified. But it's also a booming blade.
Okay.
I don't think it'll matter this time. So it gives a
It's
big
looking
pop.
rather hurt.
Oh, alright.
It's looking like it's not doing well.
And that's Reen's turn.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
switch.
Interesting. Well, yeah. So Swish, I will run up to the one that Reen is attacking and reach out to grab it with a shocking grasp. A
That will hit.
20 to hit for 5 lightning damage.
Which will kill the little bugger.
Nice.
Ah,
Nice.
Does
That's
the anger
not as tough
fade
as I
from
thought.
someone?
No, it does not.
Interesting.
Appropriately cursed.
And well, with that, I think anyone got hit. No, so yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Miss Might is going to turn to let's do Fiddick and try and stab you with its dagger
Right.
Appealing.
and get a natural 1.
Oh,
A negative
nice.
natural 1?
What
the
shit? I don't even know what this means.
Welcome
just
to
a
my
natural one.
life.
I got my words confused.
Yes.
And that's its turn, so Fiddick, you're up.
Right. Well, watch me do worse, might. I'm
I will
going
roll the
to.
d6s.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to try the same action again. I will try to bite first
Okay. And you're
for
gonna
a
subtract
dirty 20.
which will be a 14. But a 14 will
God
hit.
damn. Okay.
Okay,
Going on
all right.
guys. She's pulling out the big guns.
So I will deal an impressive 4.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
It's impressive, I swear. Um,
It is looking
It-
hurt.
good. As my fangs leave its arm, I suppose the arm that was wielding the dagger, there's like small wisps of blue spiritual energy, and I'm going to follow it up with a hit down on its arm, trying to break it.
Okay.
For 22,
Goodness
I do better
gracious.
when angry, apparently. But I'm
Subtracting
so
another
mellow.
6,
Oh,
which will
I
still
don't
hit.
care. Yes. For a 5 bludgeoning.
And you will pop that thing to the ground where it smashes its face in and dies.
Nice.
Good. And I'm going to walk 45 feet towards the one that cursed me.
Okay.
Oh ho ho, you're approaching.
Yeah, but you're not on the wall this time. It's not as cool.
There are no walls. Actually, I could have done that on the ceiling.
Maybe. But you did.
No, I didn't.
then just hop off, hit him with the people's elbow.
Oh, yeah. The people.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it for me.
Okay, and this mite is going to run up on you, and it is going to attempt to stab you with its dagger. And get an 8.
8 narrowly misses me.
Oh.
All right.
Hmm.
And Starla, you're up.
Oh. So these mites, has Sirla encountered something like this before?
Probably not. You could use a bonus action to try and recall it, and roll nature.
Fuck it, why not? 12.
You've heard of these, like, kind of little fae that live in cave systems and, cause, irritation and anger. They, often spawn from, like, moments of intense anger or locations of intense anger.
Okay. So seeing this and her friends getting cursed with something she can't really, tell, but they're not performing at their best. And just the ambush that happened that kind of left her flustered. She's going to make a decision, and she's going to. Oh, where is the ruler? Go side by side with Fiddick. And she, much like their sibling, is going to spark up their hand in an electric power before just trying to tag this mite with everything she has.
Okay,
So,
go for
shocking
it.
grasp. +1.
Fiddick is
Nothing
going to
shocking
give you a
grasp.
side glance of, like, surprised to see you both in melee. And okay, well,
That was on the natural 20. Wait,
Your 7 or 8 does not hit.
they are very slippery.
yes.
Don't feel bad.
So that's her turn.
Okay, Isla, you're up.
Okay, let's see.
Murderize them.
There. That is my goal.
Obliterate them with everything you have.
Alright, let me get
This is
up
Cyril talking,
there.
by the way.
Mhm.
Sweet. Okay, yeah, I will do my darndest to do another heck and chomp. And let's see.
Heck and
what we can
chomp.
do.
You should name
Let-
it that.
Let it be heckin'! Oh. So a 13
And you have 2 allies, that's a
and 2
15.
allies. Okay.
And
15.
you chomp its skull in, killing
Oof.
the last mite.
Nice. Okay. I've done it.
But
That's new.
did it,
Yeah.
Block is good or something.
Isla and Reen, you are still very angry.
Oh, right.
Ah,
You didn't subtract the negative.
Oh, let's see what I got.
One.
That would have been a 10, but it's my bad, so we're gonna let that one slide.
Okay. Thanks, God.
it's already a blood splat.
Yeah, it's already I don't want to.
You can't unblood splat a blood splat, okay?
Yeah,
These are
yeah.
rules, everybody. We're professionals here.
Do I have the ability to know that this emotion is not natural?
Yeah, you would know this isn't normal for you, but it's still pretty powerful.
So as Isla crunches into the skull, she does the thing where the dogs shake it in her mouth.
Yeah.
Just in anger, she's just shaking this thing around for a minute.
It's like the blood splatter all over her. It's like,
Yeah.
Reen's gonna take advantage of the
Yeah.
advantage that this gives us to perception, and
Mhm.
look for the mean lock up here.
Cool.
Okay. I think you might be able to see that it is a little closer than it was, and it definitely sees you. So
Okay. Yeah, I
let's
didn't
roll
step
some
to that.
more initiative.
Back
And
to
we're
Tommy.
making the
To
noise.
more initiative. All right.
More.
With a
More.
minus D6.
Yep.
That's
More.
fine.
No.
It's 1 minute, and that was probably 2 rounds and like 1 round in between, so you have 7 rounds left on it.
Oh.
So
There you go.
19 for Fiddick, but it's going to be reduced by something.
Yep, reduced. I will get everyone's rolls, and then I will reduce those who need to be reduced.
Except for the Genasi's, because
Yikes.
we're privileged.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
You're built
need to
different.
be reduced, so
Did mine not roll?
What about enlarged?
I do
I
not
could be.
see Reen in there.
There we go.
So,
Oh no, I had
Fiddick?
rolled. It was the 13. It was at the very top.
okay. It's
don't know why I must have
13,
it.
and Fiddick is reduced to a 16. Reen is a 13 minus 5 for an 8.
Dang.
And Isla is a 10 minus 1 for a 9.
Okay.
So Fiddick is still first. And what would you kind of hear probably from down the hallway a hiss and kind of a clattering of claws, and know that a fight is imminent.
where do I hear this sound?
It's from this direction.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Reen would have been pointing this.
So I'm going to move a tentative 20 feet there. I see
You should
it.
be able to see it, yeah.
Yes, now I see it. Obviously, it's going to be farther than I'd like, because I still have 25 feet, but that won't bring me close enough. So I think that what I'm going to do is just run as fast as I can, which is still quite fast, 45 feet, and I'm going to use an action to chuck my spear at them.
Okay.
So I draw my spear, the only weapon I have, and attempt for an 8, reduced by a d6. Let's not even.
Reduced to 2.
All right,
Guys,
thank
um,
you.
Olivia is taking a lot of pleasure in this minus D6.
I
I'll have you
know.
know. She is excited.
What? I would never.
Oh, that smile.
I am going to use a key point to do a patient defense, which is strange considering that I'm impatient right now, but I will dodge as a bonus action. And
Okay.
that will be the end of my turn.
Angry
Sounds
defense.
Angry defense.
Cyrilla, what is your
Plus
dex?
2, 14.
Okay, so it should go before you.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Which it certainly will do. First thing it will do is you feel some kind of link between Fiddick, between yourself and this creature, as it connects to you. And then it will
Oh.
run in and attempt to claw you.
I don't like that. Nor the claw, nor the link.
Does a 15 hit?
It on the dot.
With
yeah.
disadvantage. With disadvantage, it's still a 15.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, yes, it does hit. I do have 15.
Okay. So that is going to be 8 points of slashing damage, and please make a Constitution save.
Oh no.
Gods above. Okay. That is a 9 minus a d6. It's a failure.
You are paralyzed.
Oh, hey, that's some shit.
Oh no.
It's real mean.
Oh no.
They
Oh,
are
yeah.
mean locks, so that does make sense.
Cyrilla.
Okay. Well, here I go killing again.
Just stop killing.
She'll hear some scuffle and maybe a cry of pain from that direction up there. So, ignoring the splattering of blood that is getting over her from an overexcited primal doggo, she, much like an eagle, she just looks quickly and then she scrambles to get over to get sight on what's happening. So that's 25. Sees the problem quite clearly.
The problem child.
And they will take an extra step forward. And they will cast a nice healing word on our fawn friend, who is currently in a bit of a sticky wicket.
Very sticky. Very
For
wickedy.
max healing damage of 7.
I will take 7 healing damage, bringing me back up to 23.
Nice.
Nice.
So I only have 1 damage.
One hurting damage.
1 hurting damage.
One hurting damage. And then, turning back to our quick step friend, she's going to quickly in the air draw, for the first time, the symbol for witch hazel. And she'll. It's a little bit more. What's the symbol for? Oh, it's not fucking here. It's a nice symbol. It's a pretty symbol. That she'll do a quick draw in the air and then just push it directly into Rinjig, kind of like putting a fortifying hand on his back, as it looks to be going with the theme of cats still. The feeling of almost like parental protection surrounds them. The feeling of a small cub with a mama and papa lion warding off any would-be hunters or scavengers from the meal and their newborn, as it's a very safe and just, warm feeling that pushes into him as he gets protection from good and evil.
No
Okay.
shit.
Anything else?
Good luck. And she'll back the fuck up.
Swish.
All right. I'm gonna hear the commotion. Assume that that's the mean lock
It is.
that you'd seen. Well, probably
Use
not
the word.
assume out loud, but yeah, we'll run up as far as I can, see what the situation is. Then, all right. So, gonna actually point my warhammer that now has a ruby encrusted in its hilt. Point it at the meanlock and shout "Flagra!" as a beam of light shoots out of it, a 13. Does Fiddick? No, he's incapacitated. Is he?
He's paralyzed.
That's melee. That's melee. Never mind.
Melee.
Yeah, ignore me. So yeah, 13 to hit with guiding bolts.
Unfortunately, a 13 will miss.
Sweet.
I mean, I'm not really in melee with the person because I'm not defending myself. I'm an object right now.
Yeah.
Fair. All right, and then
I could have given you advantage, but I was too slow.
okay. Well, seeing the beam of light kind of glance off to the side, I'm gonna be like, shoot, and instead switch over and cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
The other side of it, back here.
You should. Did I give you access to flying sword?
Let me see.
Yeah, there should be one in your minions folder.
Yes. All right. Spawn it right there then. Perfect. And then that will make an attack. A 16 to hit. Perfect. For 11 force damage.
And as the mean lock takes damage, Fiddick, you are going to take 4 points of psychic damage.
Got it. I understand. Got it. So if I take damage,
about this.
if I take damage, does it allow me to do a save against the paralysis? Okay, it's not that kind of paralysis. Got it.
It's not your mama's paralysis.
It's more of like a venom situation.
Well, if I could speak or move, I would say that this character's got the combos, but
Wombo combo.
Yeah, that's Wombly combo.
Mm-hmm.
Would I have any awareness of that happening, or?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Ah. Be careful, they're linked. That'll be my turn.
All right, Isla.
Okay, cool.
You are rather far from the fun.
Yeah, about that. Let's see. I can go up to 40, so I know of course I'm as far away as possible. Shoot. Okay. Alright, I come up and see what we're looking at over here. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Oh, and that's gonna be a problem for my hawk. Fuck. Okay, no. That's fine. No, that's good enough. That's fine. We're fine. Actually, no, I need to double check. Okay, yeah, I can move it up to 60 feet. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, let me put it over here. Bonus action, hawk comes flying.
Nice.
Hawk does the Tua, if you will.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't make that joke, but
I did. I'm
yes,
a problem.
you did. Yes.
It's okay. The low-hanging fruit is my favorite kind.
I'm refraining to make another low-hanging fruit joke.
You gotta ration them. You gotta ration them, Faye.
I that's why I'm saying shit.
Okay, well, shoot. I don't. I might just dash. I don't really have anything I'm gonna be able to do from here. Yeah. Let me get up in there. So let me run over here. I'll just stand here menacingly.
Okay.
And that's it.
Then Reen, you are up.
All right. Reen will run around behind this thing all super quick. Around Isla. And first,
Oh,
do a very quick jab through his arm. If
I
Fiddick
thought you were
were,
saying you're doing quick dab.
if Fiddick were, alert and paying attention, then you might notice that some blood goes along the blade and just kind of like stays there instead of like falling off.
I figure my eyes are pretty fixed in one specific direction.
That's
so
true.
unless
Yeah.
your sword is like straight there,
Mm.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure I get much of that.
What about gay there?
Wow.
So, that's what I meant. That's if you were conscious.
Yes,
But-
if I was.
So, blood curse on this guy.
Okay.
Anxious and so I take 4 damage for that. And it has disadvantage on this Tasha's hideous laughter I'm about to throw on.
Okay, nice. That's a wisdom save. Does Tasha's
Oh yeah, let me put the
it's intelligence. Yep, it's intelligent enough. So it has disadvantage, so that is a 2.
all right.
So
Well-
it is prone and incapacitated.
Dang.
Not so mean right now. Yeah. That's Reen's turn.
Okay. And Fiddick.
I will do
at the end of your
nothing.
turn, make a
Yes.
con save, and you're going to have to subtract 5 from it.
Oh, you're mean, Olivia.
So does a 7?
A 7 does not pass, so you are still paralyzed.
That's what I figured.
Oh boy.
However, the mean lock is making, or the most horrid noise you've ever heard. It gets a save at the end of its turn, right?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think it's kind of cute.
Wait, why did I just roll a d10? That was not helpful.
But
It
it does
got a
still have
6.
disadvantage. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it's just it says the next wisdom save. The
Oh,
target has.
you're right. My bad.
But either way, it got a 6 on the
Mm.
first one. So that is its turn. Cyrilla.
Oh, here I go.
Oh snap.
Kill him again. So she steps up 15 feet. Sees this idiot laughing on the floor like a maniac. Did you see the whole? I know Swish warned about the whole linkage thing. Did she see that from back where she was?
I mean, you wouldn't really see like it would be a wince at best, but a paralyzed person taking psychic damage isn't something you really see. But you would
Okay.
have, so you only would have heard Swish, really.
So they're linked. How are they linked? This one's not laughing, but that one's laughing. I mean, what kind of link is there? Are they? Oh, they're telepathically linked. 'Cause that's what the lady warned us about. NBD. So,
What does that mean?
no big deal.
Okay. Oh, you said NBD. Okay, I misheard you.
What,
I just heard-
what'd
I
you
just
think
heard it.
said?
And BD.
And BD.
And I'm like, of course my brain
That's
is
what
like,
I heard too. Yeah.
what does big dick have to do with anything?
I wasn't the problem this time. It wasn't me.
Maya!
I
right,
was
what
confused.
What is Cyrilla doing?
Apparently thinking about BD. Sirla is going to do a little bit of a mind slivering.
Okay.
An intelligence save 13, please.
Okay.
Is this
That's a
guy
7.
smart? No, they are not.
Okay. And then it gets to make its Tasha save. It gets another 7.
So 4 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And the next saving throw it makes is a minus d4.
Okay.
And how much does Fiddick take?
Fiddick does not seem to take any damage.
I appreciate.
So yeah, but seeing Fiddick's kind of in a precarious point in their life, we're going to bardically inspire them. Just doing the same for the oak symbol, just evoking feelings of fortitude and strength as Fiddick feels. Sees instead of like an animal like she usually thinks of, it's the mighty oak tree as it rises up from the earth and becomes tall and strong and proud, like Russian bear. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, that's the end of the turn.
Alrighty, and Swish.
All right, I'm gonna run up to this thing, and I'm actually going to turn and cast guidance on Fiddick, specifically for Constitution.
Guidance works with skill checks.
Not saves?
So
Not safe?
not
No.
saves. That is resistance.
That's
that
a
helps
different
with
spell.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
The one spell no one uses.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think I've seen anyone ever take it.
That's true.
Blade
In that
singers are the
case,
ones that
I'm-
take those cantrips.
Not doing that. Hang on.
Guidance is great out of combat.
Sometimes
I mean, I'll hope that the bardic inspiration will save.
Yeah.
One can hope.
In that
I'm
case,
trying my best here. Just jump, motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Just jump, a motherfucker.
Well, I don't want to hurt Fiddick, but
I do.
I guess.
So anyway.
So anyway, I'm gonna probably hurt Fiddick.
It's life. I accept it.
I mean, you saw Serla do her little psychic thing.
True.
and
Yeah.
not affect
But that was different. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little sparking hand,
Okay.
shouting Fulgor as I grab the thing.
Oh, right.
Wait, what's happening?
Shocking Grass. 18 to hit.
Wait, on what?
On the
On-
meanwhile.
I mean, what else
Wait.
would I be?
Sorry, I'm just confused because you were saying you didn't want to hurt Fiddick.
Because we're
Um,
linked. So maybe the damage that.
The last one didn't hurt. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens.
I see.
Mine
Okay,
didn't
because
hurt.
I was gonna give you advantage, but I got confused. But it's fine.
I mean, isn't it on the ground laughing? Prone?
Well,
So, if you
did you
do
do
get
a save
advantage.
for Mind Sliver?
Oh, okay. Let me.
It gets a save for the.
Yeah, it got a save for Mind Sliver.
Okay, cool.
It
It'll
failed.
be a minus d4, but it doesn't matter. I'm guessing.
Well, doesn't.
Um,
Yeah. So 18 to hit.
yeah, but you should get advantage because
I rolled advantage.
Roll again.
It was 18.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, go for it.
So
2
it will do
damage.
2 lightning damage.
Fiddick, you feel okay.
All right. Well, in that
I mean,
case,
I don't, but yes.
Because I'm having
I don't feel worse.
cool. Yeah. In that case, the spiritual weapon will make another.
This is the one that's gonna hurt.
Oh, well,
For a 23.
damn.
That will hit.
Is it with
It's
advantage
26
because it's
actually.
prone?
Well, it gets a save every time it gets hurt,
Yeah. So let me
but it'd still be
make
prone.
that save. It would still be prone, but I did need to make a wisdom save. So it is actually no longer laughing, but it is still prone. Because it got an 18. Minus a d4, actually, because of Mind Sliver. So that's a 15. Does that pass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it will take 9
Ooh.
force damage from the floating ethereal trident behind it.
Okay.
Would the spiritual weapon have advantage because it's prone?
I don't usually give those kinds of things to spiritual weapon because
It's not a creature.
Yeah.
It didn't need it anyway. Time.
Well, you could have that crit, man.
True.
Crit chunkies.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Isla,
Okay, cool.
you will have advantage +3.
Yes, but also
Minus
with a
d6.
negative. Yes. Let's do it. Okay. Let's go for it. Heckin' well.
Ooh!
Where's the bite? Here's the bite.
Okay. It's +3,
So-
but -4
Mm-hmm.
is 17, which hits.
Okay. Hell yeah. Okay.
17 again.
So I do a little bit of bite damage. With that.
Got something to say, Thomas?
I can't say anything.
I am
There is
paralyzed.
I ooze judgment. Yes.
Okay. I don't have anything with my bonus action. I do not believe. Yeah, I'm gonna stay right here. So that's it for her turn.
Okay. Green.
Very frustrated that this isn't helping Fiddick. Reen's going to grapple the thing to try to hold it down.
Okay.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll athletics. Okay, nice. I don't think it can. that
It can't.
well.
It incapacitate or.
It's not incapacitated anymore.
Yeah, no, that's right.
So
prone.
it's
Disadvantage.
going to get a dex save. It gets a 5, so it is now grappled.
Nice. All right.
So that means it's still prone.
And Reen will just hold it there.
Okay.
Dang.
Fiddick.
Right. Let's try this again
One
with
save.
inspiration.
And you're going to subtract 5 from your roll.
Okay. It's a 0. I'm not going to use a bardic inspiration on that.
Probably wise.
Ugh.
Wise. Okay.
This is fun, guys. We do it.
We are having fun.
So the mean lock is going to, once again, Fiddick, you feel some kind of link between it and you.
I warn
And
my
then-
friends. Oh.
It is at disadvantage because it's prone, but at advantage because you're paralyzed. So it's going to attack you for a flat roll.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, it'll do that.
I mean, theoretically,
Mm-hmm.
When you're paralyzed, you're helpless. Helpless
but-
means auto crit.
It is auto crit
It's still an
if
attack
you
roll that
hit.
hits you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay,
still have to
okay.
hit.
There's some interference
Um,
involved.
There's an 11.
11
So-
misses.
11 misses. And that will be its turn because it can't move. So, Cirla, you're up.
Well, obviously, psychic damage is fair game because I hate this thing with psychic and it didn't hurt Fiddick.
Obviously.
Obviously. So we're going to once again, I am asking you for a mind sliver.
Okay,
Intelligence
intelligence
save.
save. That's a natural 1 for 1.
Nice. We'll be taking 4 points of psychic damage.
Okay. And Fiddick, you will also be taking 4 points of psychic damage.
Right.
And is this I'm guessing with psychic damage she doesn't notice.
Yeah, you guys can't really tell.
Yeah, so looks good to me. Jump this motherfucker.
I mean, he seems a little like maybe you can see a bit of bleeding from the ears, but it's hard to tell that this is a direct result of your actions.
Mm-hmm. It's just the poison's getting to him, man. Assuming this is poison. I don't know. Why are you standing still like this?
It's an ancient technique.
Of standing so perfectly still.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that's going to be her turn. She doesn't want to do anything with her bonus action.
Okay.
Quite yet, because Fennec looks fine.
All right. Swish. The Meanlock is still prone.
Excellent. Well, in that case, let's see. Actually, since it's prone, I'm just going to bring my warhammer and just swing it down top of it
Okay.
with 12, 13, 14. 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
Bless. Okay. Well, the spiritual trident will now take its attempt. My warhammer kind of just glances off the side. Yes, we're better at spells.
That will hit.
Amazing. For 6 force damage.
Okay, and Fiddick, you take 7.
Oh.
I will take the
Oh.
7.
Oh.
Are you looking bloodied?
I mean, apparently, since it's psychic damage, I'm not
It's
looking
it's
like
not-
any.
Yeah, at this point, if you're looking...
Yeah, I'm bad. I'm at
Yeah.
1/3.
Okay, so at this point, you guys do kind of put together, like, okay, Fiddick is... When that spiritual weapon came down, Fiddick started bleeding from the nose and eyes.
Oh, boy. Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't immediately apparent.
Ah. Shit. That's my turn.
All right, Isla.
Just go. Ah, damn. that is my turn.
Clear away from one side of him. I might be able to do something.
Okay. Dang it. Okay. I think I have to jump again.
Okay.
Because I wanted to heal Finnick, but it's a bonus action to get out of Wolf, and the only healing I have is bonus action as well. So I can't heal you right now, bud. So
I accept it. It's perfectly fine.
hang in there for a minute. Yes. Attempt another jump.
Advantage +2.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, that will hit.
A
The
16.
Meanlock is now looking bloodied. And
Okay.
Fiddick will take 8 points of psychic damage.
I don't know how it shows, but I fall.
Okay. So Fiddick, you see,
Well, I
is...
mean, paralysis doesn't make you defy physics. I mean,
Yeah,
you'd probably fall down.
yeah.
Sure.
So, you see him fall down and kind of have a seizure, unconscious, unstable, dying.
Oh.
Green, what you want to do?
Oops. Wait, hold on.
Oh.
Hold up. I think I'm gonna come out of wolf form at this with my bonus action. Back to regular Isla.
Okay.
And that's it.
I can
Okay.
heal myself so much normal.
Seizuring on the ground.
Well, not now. Sure can.
Yeah. If you weren't paralyzed, but Reen, it's your turn.
Okay. So Reen will drag this thing at half speed. So 30 feet ish. Oh, what?
Anyone gonna take attacks of opportunity?
It's forced move, isn't it?
It is
Oh.
force movement.
Right. So
Just no one attack it for a little bit. Get Fiddick under control first. Maybe take him away from here. And,
Sorry, I'm on it.
well, I guess actually I could pull it a little bit further even because I'll just action dash,
okay.
pull him back here,
All right.
and that's it.
So Fiddick is on the ground, unstable, and dying but not yet dead. The Meanlock
Is a bitch.
It's real mean.
is going to Reen. You feel a psychic link to this Meanlock as it is going to try and claw you.
Ooh,
With disadvantage, because it's prone, for a 13.
that's a miss.
Okay. Cirla.
Seeing Fiddick go down all of a sudden, a little bit of panic. She's never seen anyone die before. So just to get him out of the danger zone, we're gonna cast a wee bit of a healing word on this man's. So it gets 6 points of healing damage.
That would
Okay.
bring me back to 6.
Fiddick, you are conscious once more.
I don't know what that means though. I think I missed like one round of rolling for
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and
paralysis
roll a con
while I was unconscious, but since it's poison, my body's still fighting it.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead and roll your con save.
Minus T6 plus T6. Ooh, this one's better.
16.
-1 for 15. Do you want to use your bardic?
I'm not sure, but I will. Honestly, like, I need this off me. So, 6 for 2, so 17.
You are no longer paralyzed.
Oh, good.
So you come to prone, but no longer paralyzed.
Whoa.
I got you, Fiddick.
Thank
Sure.
you.
Charge forward.
Yeah.
No one go near that thing.
Let me
She's
just,
charging forward.
let me just drag this thing over here. And as an action, we're going to cast Sleep at second
Okay.
level.
Oh.
Okay.
So this will be 5d8 plus 2d8, so 7d8.
Okay.
Kablamo. Let's see. Let's hope this works. Ooh, high damn, 41. Wow.
The Greenlock falls asleep.
So almost the cast a spell, she starts. Switch, I've seen this before, and it's rather unnerving, but it's like reading a bedtime story, but you put it on like 20 times speed. Where like it should sound soothing, but it's like some like soothing Eldritch Abomination horror mixed with like
Oh.
I don't know, Alvin the Chipmunks or something. I don't know. It's more like higher pitch or probably lower pitch. It's like more like a muttering that comes out, like a small chanting. That's just fucking creepy.
She does that.
And delete. We have a bit of time to recuperate. Make sure that what happened to Fig doesn't happen again, but we can jump this guy. And her turn ends. Yeah, she's just she's kind of all over the fucking place.
All right,
you
we're
know.
going to pause combat. We'll keep this roll up, but pause combat for now, as you guys have a minute.
I'm going to very weakly, like, say, because I'm only holding together through magic, literally. My body has given up. I taste blood. My eyes are weeping blood. My ears are oozing blood.
It is connected to me now. I don't know if you still feel a connection.
After about a few seconds, Reen, you feel that connection fade.
I'd like to finish it, please.
And she'll, and I guess a couple.
Well, I'll give a quick healing word to make sure you're at full strength before. Or, you know,
it may not be one hit.
Out of game, it's just I think I would like to use like my fanged bite, which I only have like twice a day. I know it's weird to have bite and fanged bite, but hey, but fanged bite that will allow me to heal, but only if I'm under half HP. So if I get healed too much before, I may not be able to use it.
Gotcha. On that case,
6. She heals for 6.
6
Unless you.
6 is half. Is exactly half. So let me see if it says
I'm
half
just a baller.
or below half.
Oh no.
I'm just a baller. I got right on the mark.
Yes, 1d4, yes. Biting creature. You can do one of, sure.
What's a good word, G?
No, I'm sorry. I'm just reading the exact rules, and for some reason, I don't see anywhere that I can't use it if I'm equal or above half hit point.
No, I don't.
So either it's a foundry.
This is while you're missing half or more of your hit points. So yes, half and.
Okay, so I'm at half exactly.
Okay,
At
so you can
6.
use it.
Yes. So I would like to move towards, like, I'll get up. I'll kind of hobble over to where the creature is.
Okay.
And I think I'll tell everyone to just. I think we should make sure that it's dead after this.
Okay. So I will say a few rounds pass to the point that all of you guys can position yourself as you like. And Fiddick, Isla, and Reen, you are no longer angry. Well, you might still be angry, but
They're compelled.
Reen is just very excited to
Jump this
kill
motherfucker.
this thing.
Yeah.
He's uncomfortable letting it stay alive.
I guess then we're gonna do the whole thing on 1, 2, 3, and then we're just going to skadoosh.
We can absolutely all, ring wraith on it. But yes, I would like, if at all possible, to use my Fanged Bite.
Yep.
And so I understand that it's an auto crit if I hit.
Well, when
it's
you're
not
unconscious.
paralyzed, it's incapacitated, which is not an auto crit.
No, you're it's unconscious.
Oh,
right now.
unconscious is an auto hit. Okay, auto crit.
Yeah.
It's not an auto hit, it's an auto crit.
It's an auto crit.
It's advantage.
Okay, so, but not auto hit, right?
No,
But you can
do
make
have
the.
to hit.
We don't have a time limit. If you miss, you can just keep it.
Well, I mean,
I
need
I will
to
say
use it every
trying
time,
to-
so I do have 2 attempts.
Yeah, and
basically.
trying
No,
to
I
bite
think
it
you
and
can
miss
only
it.
use it when you hit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's possible. I need to read up a bit more on this, but I will try to do a bite, obviously with advantage because it is prone
Yeah.
and surrounded by friends. So I doubt that I can't be that unlucky.
Alright, so on 3.
Oh yes, I can. It's a nat 1 on an advantage, my friends. It's a nat 1 on an advantage.
Wow.
1 chance
Nice.
out of 400. So I should buy a lotto ticket.
Try it again.
And
All right. So
yeah.
I was saying that trying to attack something and miss it will wake it up.
Well, fuck.
That's kind of makes it.
That's why I said we go on 3. That was the.
I did again.
Yeah. So you guys did say that you were gonna all go together. So
Yeah.
Cyrilla, go ahead.
Shocking grasp. Or. Yeah, no shocking.
Oh.
So it's advantage.
Mhm.
Watch me roll double ones.
Not an auto crit.
Okay, 22.
Skadoosh. Six points
Okay.
light.
There you go.
Then again, we already have advantage because it's prone.
Yeah, because it's prone, but it's an auto. No. Yeah, you guys auto crit because this is all waking it up. So, go ahead and roll another d8.
Another damage. Ooh, 8 more points of lightning fuckery. This bitch can't make reactions now.
Okie doke.
So she'll well, it's a reaction, so it can't do some unless you want me allow me to like step back. But I don't think.
No,
reaction
that'll
can do that.
because
Yeah,
these are all yeah.
figured. Just making sure. But yeah, that's her thing.
Okay, swish.
Yeah, Swish is also going to do an electric high five.
Okay,
19 to hit.
that will hit. And it's going to be an auto crit, so you
Yeah,
can roll
so-
damage twice. Okay.
For a
8.
grand total of 8, yeah.
Dust this
And
motherfucker.
Isla.
Okay. How is Fiddick looking now?
I'm looking
so this
barely
is-
bloodied.
But this is not initiative. This is you guys all ganging up to hit it at the same time.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I'm just doing it in initiative order because, that makes sense.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, well, then she's just going to line up to use her scimitar then.
Okay.
Oh, well, good to know what the damage is, but that's not what I meant to roll. This one first.
You get
okay.
to advantage.
Advantage.
So 7 on the first roll.
Actually, you would have a +4.
Oh,
Okay. Well,
so
We tried.
with the +4.
no, sadly.
Okay. All right. 11 won't do it, guys.
Oh, hey, there we
With the
go.
auto crit
Okay.
already, but
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, it
Wow.
is barely alive.
I'm awake. I'm alive.
Conveniently, bringing us back into initiative order, and it's Fiddick's turn.
There we go.
Good. Okay, I can't. This can't happen twice. It can't happen twice, people.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
1 in
that's
400.
Facts. That's facts. That's facts.
1 in 400. Let's go.
Okay,
Plus-
well,
Because
15.
you have allies,
Yes.
and
Yeah, it would be an 11,
miss.
but then a 15.
A 15 will miss. Unfortunately, but you have a bonus action, right?
Yes, I do. What I wanted was to heal and kind of mark
I know.
it, but I am not
Yeah.
going to try to finish it. It seems that my fangs just can't pierce this creature's exoskeleton.
Yeah. Well, you went to bite, and then kind of the quills went down your throat, and your gag reflex acted up, and you have a very strong, you normally don't have a gag reflex,
Yeah,
but
bold of you to assume that I have one.
Wait, what backstory have you guys discussed?
And I'm the problem.
Oh my god.
But yes, no, feeling like insectile barbs in my throat, even if I did not have one, believe me, I have one for that.
Nice.
But,
yes.
Need
So
a
I will
bonus
end my turn.
I hate thinking
Okay.
about that.
So the Meanlock, which is no longer asleep, is going to stand up.
oh, Rena's
And-
still holding it.
Oh, didn't you do the attack with the rapier?
But you.
Oh,
can hold
right,
it.
you're holding it again. Okay, so it is still prone. In which case, it's pretty low in health.
This is kind of brutal.
Going to use its shadow teleport
I'm sorry.
to disappear into shadow to here. Then use its movement.
Half of its movement.
Well, it didn't need to because it teleported.
That's true.
So it-
Teleport unprones you?
Well,
I always have it do that. Like if you misty step, you can.
yeah, I feel like that makes sense.
Huh.
And then it's action to dash.
Bye.
It still can't get away from me.
Yeah. There's retreating, and then there's Rinjig. Sirla.
On your left.
Jig's like, I've traded my whole life for this.
Rinjig's like, it's my moment.
Hey. Mean fuck. On your left. That's a Marvel reference. But we're going to get the fuck over here.
Nice.
See the fucking fuck over there. And Boo! Magic missile.
Nice.
Did you just have a magic bazooka?
Magic shotgun, thank you. Did you hear that?
Alright.
So yeah, we're going to seeing Fiddick kind of just piece the fuck out for a little bit. Maybe she's feeling a little angry right now. Totally internal though. So that's gonna be this on +4. So for 17 points of shotgun damage.
And that will kill it. And as the mean
snap.
lock falls to the ground, that is where we will end our session. But you guys will be leveling up at your next long rest. Actually, go ahead and level up now.
Hell yeah.
So,
God.
next session, we will be level 4.
Woot woot.
And thank you for tuning in to Fadehome.
Yeah.
Have
We
a
love our
great
fans.
evening.
Good night,
Well, next
or
week.
whatever time it is.
Grab them handlebar
Right,
horns.
morning, yeah.
Stay in school. Make sure you vote.
Well,
It's
I'll
too
do life
late now.
lessons.
A little late for that, but all right.